Aloha, blessed, beautiful family. Oh yes, this is Miracle King here, and we are moving with this solstice expansion right now for 2021 and beyond. Truly, this moment is a glorious moment to be alive in a body, to have a heart, soul. Truly, I'm feeling super blessed right now. And I wanted to transmit from this beautiful Apu Shasta mountain the full unveiling of the unlimited 144,000. And I would even add unstoppable and invincible. Because we are truly in this moment unlocking. We are moving so deep into these tracks. And there's really only two tracks that are moving from this station. There is a full track that's moving towards a full-on robot, cyborg, AI dystopian reality. And there's another one that's moving fully in alignment with the 144,000. So the 144,000 is a frequency and vibration of an ancient future prophecy that this time many incarnated beings would come together as human beings, as light messengers, to awaken the fullest potential for the billions upon this planet. And I'm speaking directly to you in this moment because this transmission is for those of you who truly remember what it is that they embodied, that they incarnated for, and the reason why they're back. And even though it is seemingly a very challenging time, and there are a lot of pattern interrupts still happening, life post-coronavirus is seemingly moving forward. There is still quite a bit of massive FUDD that is simmering in the sub-unconscious. And maybe some of you feel that in the dream time. So this is a daydream, but when we get horizontal, we're in the night dream. And I can tell you right now that the night dreaming patterns, for those of you who have seen me inside those night dreaming patterns, and I see you, there's a lot happening. There's a lot of antagonism. There's also a lot of dissonance. As we see in the outer, as we move our conscious awareness more towards homeostasis with Gaia and the void in our meditations, and we're freeing up consciously the small percentage of our brain function that interacts with the light and our five senses, right? When we move in to the horizontal night dreaming patterns, it's like a plethora of sub and unconscious avenues of expression, and there are a lot of potential deviations on this astral dreaming pathway. And I want to bring it up because the 144,000 are doing that inner subconscious work. I see you when you're in your lucid states. I feel you when you're having those vivid dreams. And truly, the reason why we're having such a difficult time in moments is because there is so much shifting in the underground. And so the innerology of what's happening inside, instead of all the things we're doing on the technology, we're moving into a greater, massive, embodied awareness of what's possible when we dream together. When we move into the night dreaming together, and also when we physically are erect and moving through our day as a bipedal human being in the daydream. And there's a reason for all of you daydreamers, night expanders, all you inner mastery workers, you time travelers, you time shifters, time jumpers, those of you who have come back to the future and went future to the back, all of you who are moving through the alchemy of change, changing from the inside out and not changing from the outside in, but allowing the outside to reflect what needs to change from the inside out. And I'm speaking to you because you signed up just like I signed up. And my work and service with KA'MUniversity is moving out of hibernation. Carrying this vision since 2003, seeing the future in the year 2022 and beyond. And there were a lot of earth shifts. And since 2003 and 2022, yes, there has been a lot of time shifts. And there's been a lot of timelines jumped and a lot of timelines that have been completely washed away. And we are in a unified field, a principle value point consciousness for those of us who are still in the body to step up and do the work. But we have to start to de-hibernate. Just like the economy right now is moving from centralized powers to decentralization, blockchain, and cryptocurrencies. There is also a spiritual contingent on the astral etheric that is asking us to move into the next iteration post-decentralization, which we have coined Omni-Centralization. KA'MUniversity is the first baby collective step for Omni-Centralization. So the 144,000, which is based on the stellated dodecahedron geometric principle, which includes all the Platonic forms. If we move this awareness into its next iteration, we go omni and we go central. We have to decentralize the centralized pyramid access powers to then move in to a wholeness where the centralized will emerge through the decentralized. Because truly the decentralized is just a bridge. It is not the end of the rainbow bridge. This is a diamond, jewel, platinum, clear light process. And it's going to take nothing less than not only individual sovereignty, but collective sovereignty. Not only individual clear light, but collective clear light. We are all being washed of the FUDD that we have signed up for personally right now, so that our egos can move off the social media apps, or at least manage them in a healthy, radiant way, so that we can totally dissolve the following concept and step into conjoined leadership, a fellowship. The circle is whole. It is time to gather in every single sacred site around the planet. And I know some of you are already doing that. You're being drawn to these vortex centers because you know these nervous system, omni-centralized access points for the planet, Gaia centralized. This is literally where she is going to be anchoring her safe houses. Now, Mount Shasta is an etheric island, but at some point in time, it will eventually in the 3D actualize as an island. And I have seen this on the inner planes many, many times, including walking into the future. Because I am a time traveler. I am a now traveler. And we have to move every single one of us, the 144,000, from the inner planes to the outer, to merge and bridge the 3D, 4D, 5D, multi-D. And we have to release any parts of ourselves that are still attached to linear thinking and move with the wave and the currency and the flow, letting go of the banks of the river so that we can dramatically and dynamically and joyfully, with so much power and so much wisdom and so much focus, so much coherent living, because there is a ship that is moving right now to the great ocean of the infinite cosmic unknown. And there is so much beauty in the unknown. There is so many multi-dimensional timelines, future, past, coinciding right now, to open these doorways, to actualize together what is possible, because we all signed up to be here in these bodies for this exact moment in time. Collective field resonance. So I invite you to move out of linear thinking, move out of linear timelines, and move into multidimensional awareness. Move into emptiness, but also move into the fulfillment of your divine purpose, your place, the reason why you have come here in a beautiful human vessel and body. Because right now, these vortex centers are calling you all around the planet. Mount Shasta, Sedona, Machu Picchu, Glastonbury, Avalon, Ayers Rock, Uluru, Bali, Lago de Titicaca, Ibiza, many places right now, and many places that are unveiling themselves as I speak. Because truly, we are absolutely on a trajectory to world bridge something that has never been done before on this planet. So just allow the FUDD, the fear, the uncertainty, the doubt, and the despair, the scarcity, the poverty, the judgment, the disgust, the shame, the guilt, all of that, just allow it to completely fall away and show up wherever you're called. If it's to these vortex centers that are gathering the people to really anchor KA'MUniversity institutes that will eventually become these new cities of light for this beautiful planet Gaia, or you're still in the city and you're there on point, on purpose to help those that are still completely in the narrative of taking the handout jab, taking the spike protein juice, still sipping on the malevolent artificial intelligence with the electrosmog 5G. I invite you to remember that you have brothers and sisters that are holding and being the space in these sacred places. And that when it is your time, you may arrive here, because there is a gathering around this entire planet, and people are moving away from the top down and even the win and moving into 1-1, because we can no longer just win of people, profit, environment, and sustainable climate change. That's still a hijack and a bypass. We are in the shift of the ages for this entire planet, solar system, galaxy, hundreds of billions of galaxies in our known universe, and the 3,000-fold universe in our omniverse. That's why we have to move and merge and marry ourselves so deeply with the beloved within that we merge through vibration and frequency and sound and dance and movement and deep meditation and awareness and connection with the multidimensional states of being right here now. Earth, this beautiful planet. I invite you to take a step on this new path that is really the ancient remembered one, that was foretold before you came through your parents, your father's seed in your mother's womb, before you came in and out of the womb into this three-dimensional body. I invite you to remember that you are here to reveal, remember, and unveil the unlimited, unstoppable, invincible 144,000. Because there are 144,000 of you, and I am one of you, and you are one of me. And together, we are here because we love Gaia. So let's get here together. And I invite you, if you're inspired by KA'MUniversity.org and you've checked out the website and you're really interested in diving deeper into the CLM, the Coherent Living Model, because it's the governance, it's the intelligence of organization that we have done before, we have lived and thrived in before on this planet and other systems and worlds, and still in now in this dimensional timeline we are anchoring that, and now we have to anchor it in this matter-to-matter dimension. I am ready. The question is, are you? And if the answer is yes, I say yes to you. I say yes to the 1-1, the 1, the 1, the 1, the 1, and invite you to reach out to me or my team, because we're here to build this together. Greater things we shall do. Mahalo Keakua. Maybe you have a beautiful, beautiful summer day. And may you expand this solstice flame from your heart to all your friends and your family, and be the living, coherent prayer. And so it is.